It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We are back in the confessional. And yes, we staying lit, big dog. We got episodes 6 and 7 today for Love is Blind. Now, they all the way up to 10, so I'm going to try to hurry up and get through this because it's a lot, okay? Let me tell you, these hours are not easy. So let's get it. We got 2 hours ahead of me, so here we go. We're getting started.
Patio thing's got to be like our nightly ritual. It's like where we go and just talk about the day. And then it comes in the background.
Oh, they use a protection.
Shorts. Which one do you want me to wear?
The black one.
Black?
Yeah, because I'm wearing the black one.
I don't want to match.
Yes, I want to match. Yes.
I'm wearing my gray ones and my pink shirt.
You wore the go forward. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward.
Dang, he tried to riz her. He put that riz on her. You see that? I'm wearing my gray ones with my pink shirts. Then gave her a kiss. That is how you do it, big dog.
Go forward.
Look at your ass. Come on.
No, those are not the ones.
These look great.
Hi guys.
Hello.
How you doing? Welcome.
Thank you. Don't like stop and go. Okay, maybe go a little further. How are you feeling?
Sweaty.
Me too. But about everything else? Is there anything that's been on your mind?
You need to show your freckles more.
You're such a nut.
I like them.
They're out today.
I know.
They're not gonna make it to the wedding. I don't think. I think she gets to the wedding and she calls it off right then. I honestly don't believe that they're gonna make it.
Oh shit, this is gonna be hard.
Yeah, Daddy.
Alright.
Is this how you do right-handed or left-handed?
I'm lefty.
Oh, great. So can't rely on you for tips.
Imagine having sex with someone before you know if they're right-handed or left-handed.
Yeah. How did you feel about today?
I just don't think we're where we should be. Because it's still awkward.
Because you harped on the awkward part and you didn't get past it. I don't think you've gotten past it.
Maybe I haven't. I don't think our emotional connection is where it should be. And that's where I'm at.
I know, and you don't change.
Well, today didn't make it any better.
You know what? I think that, like, okay, he's not talkative. They're also only showing, like, her small snippets of when he's not talking. So he could be talking he could be talking a lot of times. We just don't see it. And the fact that he's not talking and not showing it, it's making it look even worse. But they're highlighting the problem in their relationship. And she sounds like she's very clingy, and she wants to show a lot of emotion. She wants to hear his feelings. But see, like, when you're behind that wall, all you have to do is talk. You can't look at him. It's like talking on a phone. I don't think, see, what's so crazy about this is this isn't anything new. Love is Blind is something we used to do as kids when our friend or our cousin used to hook us up with their girlfriend's cousin, and we would get their phone number and we'll be talking without even seeing them, waiting to see them at the mall or at the movies or something. Then you finally see them and you're like, oh, this is what this person looks like. So I think this generation, these people, are those who barely missed that time where they had, when they was in the dating era, they had cell phones and could send picture messages and social media, and you could see each other. See, we didn't have that. We just had a voice to listen to. And so it made it easier to talk then. But now you kind of see what you get and you know what you got already before you even have it with social media. So this is that age of people. So that's why I think this experiment is working, because this is like stuff that happened back in the early 90s, okay? It's not nothing new. It's just reverting back to the early 90s of how you met people before you met people on social media.
To be able to communicate.
Day one was already awkward because you were like, oh.
Fuck day one. Fuck the reveal, JP.
Is it not?
So, what changed after the pod sin?
Like, if you would have presented yourself like this, without any makeup, it would have been better.
Wow. JP, what are you doing, dude? You are, oh my God. You're fumbling the whole thing, JP.
So the way I looked made you communicate differently.
Caked up face, fake eyelashes, and
You didn't know what I looked like before.
You presented fake stuff. I had makeup all over my jacket.
JB, I feel like I'm done tonight. Nope. Nope.
Hey.
You know what? I said this. I said she was self-conscious because she's used to guys just being all over her when they first meet her, and she's not used to somebody saying like, look, I don't like you like that. Okay, she's used to having the guys all over her. And it's cool. Do what you like. You know what I mean? I mean, I just think, I don't know what JP was expecting. You know, we thought she wasn't gonna wear makeup. You knew you would. I mean, look at the other chick, that's Izzy and Stacy. Stacy looks like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. And I mean, with her pointy nose and sharp chin and pale face with no makeup on, she looks hideous. But when she puts on makeup, she looks beautiful. I would rather prefer her with makeup, but you know, Izzy probably likes her without also. But I'm just saying, like, but that's what a lot of women change when they take off the makeup. They look beautiful when they wear makeup. Their skin is all one color. Well, technically, their skin be all different kind of colors because they contour this and shade that and flip this and change that. Okay, so I think that it's like, it's crazy that you know, he sees this woman and was like, she's not the same person. That's the wrong way to look at it, big dog. That's not the right way to think about it. Like, if that was your only excuse, that was a poor excuse, JP. That was a poor excuse.
I've worn makeup in front of you one time, which was the reveal.
And that's what started the whole awkwardness.
Whatever.
So does he think she's ugly? I wonder if JP actually thinks she's not pretty. Like, she's a decent 7. You know, if with makeup she's an 8. Her body nice, set. She's not fat. She's thick. She's good for a white woman. No butt, but whatever. Who's counting? Okay, I think she's a good-looking woman, JP. I don't get it. Like, help me understand what you're looking for.
You know, when I walked out, it fucked you up so bad that you don't know how to communicate now.
Yes.
That's what I'm
How is that a
stuck
bad
on.
answer?
It's a
That's the
horrible
truth.
answer.
That's the
Glad
fucking
you're being honest
honest to
about
God truth. Just don't wear makeup.
Yo, I don't know if this is insecurity or what just happened, but JP, yo, you are fumbling the bag, big dog. This ain't cool at all. Like, I mean, I get it, but this is showing a little bit of your insecurities, like your controllingness. You know, you're very controlling, and it's giving DV, early signs of DV.
Oh, and it's been great. How is that bad? How is that so bad that I don't want you to wear makeup?
I don't wanna fight, no, you're no good for.
Me neither.
Looking at my suitcases right now, I'm like, that's a thing. They're a mess. So
Yo, see what I'm talking about? Her without makeup. It's like looking at a ghost, dog. Like, hit a tanning booth, little mama. And I told you she aged like 10 years overnight, okay? Since episode 5, she's aged like 6 years minimum, okay? Like, it's crazy. Like, come on, man. I don't know how long Izzy would last with her. Like, yeah, the makeup was, he gonna be like, girl, wear makeup to bed, because you wake up looking yuck. But shout out to her. I'm just saying, she's a wonderful woman. But good Lord.
lots of laundry for you.
Taylor dipped. Oh no. I bet you she came down with makeup on. Look at this look on his face. The look of disgust. He's like this lousy.
I don't think we should be engaged. Don't think we should live together. I'm done.
Dang. Good job.
I tried.
Time to go back home. Lonely, JP. Lonely, big dog. So far, we've seen one couple break up right before the engagement. We've seen one couple break up at Mexico, and two couples have succeeded and passed through the Mexico test. Now it comes the family test, and that will be interesting to see. Because you know family could be your best or your worst enemy.
What time you get up from work?
Probably 5:30, 6.
Time I go to work. It's time I leave to go to
We're
work.
not gonna see each other.
Yeah, but I don't work nights a lot. Like, I will only work maybe 4 days. But I'll be off for 3 days.
That'll be good.
I ain't gonna lie. That different schedule, it's a very tough thing to live with. Because me, I used to work from home. So my woman was used to me being home every day when she came home. And you know, it kind of made it annoying for me because when I got off work, I wanted to get out the house. I've been there all day. So, and with the kids, so my 2-year-old, like I've raised her from forever. Like she's seeing me every day, all day. Never could she wake up and I not be there. Okay, and so it takes a toll on your relationship when you have to switch. Because when I switched jobs to working a different schedule than hers, so we could still keep our kids home and not have to put them in daycare, that put a strain on the relationship. And I wouldn't say it put a strain on the relationship, but it does something. It actually does something. It's not supposed to be that way. But you think you're missing all this time with your partner, and then you start to question: is this happening or this happening? Insecurities come up, all that different type of stuff. But you know, at the end of the day, sometimes you have to put trust in that person over your feelings. You know, even though you feel some type of way, you gotta put your trust in that person. And this will be a real test for their relationship that's so early, that is so new, that them working different schedules, will they suffice through all of this?
It damn near falls apart all the time, and I always have to piece it together.
I actually had one of these in the undergrad.
I think I have a granodiorite or a green schist in there.
No, granodite.
How was work?
Doing
Hi,
good.
nice to meet
Hey,
you.
nice to meet you too. I've heard so many good things about you.
I've heard many things about you too. The first thing that I'm gonna tell you is you can have both of her bugs.
I don't know if he told you about Pokemon collection.
Oh my
but-
God, yes, he did.
Oh yeah, you should see us on Pokemon Showdown.
Hey, remember how I told you how we're like nationally ranked? We're both up there in ranking.
I think that he's banned in like 5 countries on Pokemon Showdown. After talking to him, I do think he's ready. He speaks about you in a way that I haven't heard him speak about other girls. And I'm not just saying that being a good friend. He speaks about you as somebody who can really influence him in life and move the needle in the right direction.
Bro, if Lydia messes this up, there's gonna be women beating down Houston's door to get to that man.
I don't ever want money to be a thing that I'm stretched for or concerned about. I'm a hard worker, but like I work hard because of the things I want. Having this house, like getting this on my own and having a potential husband come back into it is pretty backwards than how I ever thought it would go.
Yeah, this could be dangerous because here's the thing. A lot of couples run into this situation. You know, somebody moves into a house, and this is why I tell a lot of people, man, you gotta think before you live with your stink. Okay, think before you live with your stink, cause especially if they own the home, everything you put in the home, you could just kiss that goodbye. So it doesn't matter if you put $5 or $50,000 into that home. When you put it in there, if y'all break up, that you get none of that back. You get none of that back unless there's some type of agreement. But without y'all being married, you don't get none of that. You know what I mean? So you would have to get married to. So if he marries her, she's gonna want a prenup. Like, look, I've had this home before you came, so if we divorce, you don't get no part of this. That would have to be in a prenup. Well, the thing is, she's talking about if an HVAC goes out and he goes half on it, he's not getting that back. He's like, well, wait a minute. Okay, I'll put in this HVAC, but hey, say if we separate a year from now, I need my repayment back. You know what I mean? I want to be reimbursed for the money that I put in and the time that I used it. So if this HVAC is good for 15, 20 years, I want 15 of those years back or 14 of those years back if we only been together for a year. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing. It's hard to deal with stuff like that. That's why. So here's the situation. Like, I'm gonna put it to y'all. Reason why when I bought my house, I made sure it was mine with my ex. I made sure that was my house, is because I wouldn't say I didn't see us not being together, but in the case that we weren't together, I'm not getting put out of nothing, and that's a fact, and that's just how it had to be. So that's the only thing at this point, it's like, hey, let's do this house for 1 or 2 years. But if we're going to do this for the long haul, we need to purchase something together. I don't see myself living in this home forever with you, and I can't even pass this along to my kids. Or, well, if they have kids together, yeah. But, just saying.
Good to see you finally.
Thank you for even being willing to meet with me.
I guess we have a lot to talk about.
Well, that was a rough ending to episode 6, but here we are on episode 7. I hate that. Nobody ever takes that train. In Houston, understand this. Only tourists take that train. People in Houston actually hate this train. You hear it all the time. I used to work down there in Houston. I'd be there every week, and it used to be it was a fun time, trust me. But one thing Aaliyah did was she laid it out all on the table, and she left it open for Uche to decide. And I think that was a bad move on her behalf, seeing that she left him at the show. And Uche is a stubborn person, and it just gets on my nerves. If I seen him, I would confront him. Like, why are you so stubborn? No, I wouldn't confront him. But it's just like she left the door open for him she left the ball in his court for him to take it and score. And he could take it wherever he want, or he could just call a timeout and waste the clock.
When I found out that you had left, it's like I broke. I thought that we were on the same page the entire way through. I said, I love you. You said you love me. We were talking about how excited we were.
The emotions and the doubts, they started when I found out about Lydia. I got a lot more information from her than I did from you, according to what she told me. You had just stopped seeing her a couple months ago, and she's making like all these unnecessary comments about what she bought you, what she gave your dog, what kind of car you drive, I did not feel comfortable.
Still felt the need in the back of my head to, for whatever reason, to protect Lydia and her feelings too. And I know y'all are becoming friends, and I didn't want to like start to badmouth your friends. Like I might tell you this stuff about, you know, Lydia, and then you're thinking, oh wow, he talks about women that he used to date that way. A couple of weeks after we started dating, I found out she was doing things to invade my privacy.
Right.
And she lied to me about it. And like I told you, trust is the most important thing for me in a relationship.
Right.
And I told her it wasn't going to work, and I broke things off. So I found out that she was just going through all of the people that I follow and keeping tabs on them. And then the worst thing was, she drives over to my house, she takes a picture of my driveway, and she texts it to me with a message that says, I see you. So I kept on talking to her until the point in time where I thought things were starting to turn around for her. She had gotten a whole bunch of new friends. You know, she was going to therapy. She was doing a lot better. So I broke it off with her.
You guys have this long, extensive history, you know, and I don't care about that part. That's normal. We're all adults. We date people. But to me, it was alarming because it's like, why are you so concerned about her and Milton's situation? I told a couple of the girls the first day we were there that she had a feeling that she was going to run into somebody from her past. If y'all wanted to go on TV, y'all should have done the ultimatum.
Why the hell would we do that?
I don't know,
That doesn't even make any sense. What would it be?
Yo, I told you Lydia was crazy. That Puerto Rican blood, hey, them women are different, okay? They'll stab you and treat your wound, okay? Now, come on now, let's be real. We knew from the get-go, Lydia. Even her falling in love with Milton, I think it's a scam. Like, I don't think she really, I mean, I think she might have feelings for him, but I think she just didn't want to leave there without love, seeing that Uche has found love. And she wants to outdo him. She wants to show Uche that someone could love her and he could have had it.
The exchange of words between her and I happened that night. I said something, even though I felt like it was a joke. I can admit that maybe she had a right to take it wrong.
What did you say?
I said, if Uche doesn't propose, you can have him back. But I didn't mean it.
Yo, Uche, cut her off, big dog. Cut her off. She's holding too much in from what her past used to be.
I was ready to ask you to spend the rest of our lives together, and you didn't show up. You told me that you left because, you know, you got into a fight with Lydia. I think it's over between us.
I understand.
Hey, that boy Uche is stubborn in a mug, but hey, I give it to him. You know, she left you for another, you know, based on what another woman's actions that you really had no control over. And now you hear the backstory and realize that the Puerto Rican princess was freaking nuts, you know?
So you have no dishes?
Yeah. What do you? Oh no, like glass or anything now.
Oh my God.
Bro, what does she expect from a bachelor, dog? Like, I'm making my plate and I'm throwing it away. I eat off styrofoam now because I'm like, I'm not washing dishes unless like I'm eating a steak or I'm having a full meal. Then I'll eat off a plate. But if I'm making a sandwich or something, I'm eating off a paper plate. Why would I need to dirty up a dish? Like, come on, man.
I guess when I was 29. No, probably when I was like 20. No, actually, never. I never had red Solo cups or plasticware.
Why are we gonna sit here and act like we didn't have a life before? You're my fiance. You think what I'm gonna try to do is throw girls in my dating life in your face?
I don't think she want to understand. At this point, she's made up her mind. And a lot of women get like this. See, we don't think with our emotions. We think with, of course, you know what we think with. But the first thing is like, I'm going to be real. She want to know how I lived before I met her. I'm going to be real. But then you want me to be like, oh, let me hide everything. Let me change up everything. And then let me show her this fake me straight off the back. And then she gonna learn this real me, that I was a playboy, that I had hoes before I met you. Like, yeah, you know, come on, man. Izzy's just a regular guy, man. I told you, like, Izzy's player lifestyle was gonna get in the way of their relationship. And I think she feels insecure because, honestly, you know, he's an upgrade for her. She probably dates these old guys with beards, and they look the same age because she looks in her 40s, okay? And she probably dates these guys and, you know, and passes as a beautiful woman. Oh, you got a beautiful young old woman on your side. But now she has a guy that's actually younger than her, looks younger than her, feels younger than her, and it's kind of, you know, it's exhilarating for her. She doesn't know how to handle it, but emotionally, it's coming out.
Okay.
I even told you it was like the thought, it's the effort that counted.
And I get what you're saying, and I'm
Can you
hearing you.
please stop cutting me off?
See, this is why they shouldn't move in together. I think how he lives is overwhelming to her. She has to be in control, and she has to take over things. And if he moves in with her, he's gonna be like, oh, well, I don't really care about how this looks and how this is, and you know, this can be here and this can be there. And she's like, no, put your PlayStation over here, put your socks over here, put your pants in this drawer, your underwear in this drawer, put your shirts like this, fold them this way, put them in, like, and he's like, they go in the same way. It don't even matter. She's more calculated, and this is going to take a toll on their relationship, and I hope they get past it, because I think this is something small and minute, but
Thank you. Since Lydia's my fiance, like I'm definitely like a little more nervous meeting her mom and her brother, just because I think first impressions really matter.
Are you happy with Lydia?
Excuse me?
Are you happy with Lydia?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you feel about Lydia?
When I'm with Lydia, it feels like we're like little kids again, like goofing off all the time, running around the house. It's like very loud, but peaceful at the same time.
yo, if Lydia messes this up, I can hear the Spanish women beating down Milton's door, okay? Not only the Spanish women, the black women, the white women, the Asians, because they smart as hell, okay? Trust me, he will he will not be short of women, big dog. Like, this man has it all.
Es mi hija aventurera. Ella ha hecho cosas que...
And he's teachable. He's teachable because he has an older woman who knows what she wants, and she's able to mold him into a better man, which will make him better for her. But if she leaves him, all bets are off. You made him better for the next woman.
So macho and tough in a certain way, but when it comes to emotion, he's not. It's so perplexing. But like, that's what is that whole like Zaza zoo that brings me into him.
Yeah, I hate when women say, oh, he's so macho, but he's not emotionally connected. Dude, we're not supposed to be. I mean, we're supposed to have some emotions, but like, as far as being like emotionally connected to our love, that's not us. Like, when you find a guy that is, he's never good enough for you. That's not the guy you want. So you want this macho guy, but then you want this damn rendezvous type of guy. Oui, tutu, baby, you want me to love you? Like, no, that is not what men are. And all those men that are like that, y'all don't want them, or y'all cheat on them. So stop the cap. I don't understand why this is still a thing. Why women don't understand this. They want this man to be macho. They want him to stand up for her. They want him to be controlling, but they want him to be a listener. They want him to be a lover. They want him to be affectionate, to think what she's thinking. This is what she wants. Like, damn, that ain't us. What are you talking about, woman?
That makes me trust him, where it's that like out of nowhere softness. Have you ever had a walk with
How are you? Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Now seeing the family, look at the crow's feet on the mama. It all makes sense. I told y'all. It all makes sense. She gonna be 50 before you know it.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, man.
The mama's only 50, barely 50, and she looks 80. The dad is 52, and he looks 82.
He's such a good person that on a daily basis, I'm like, I want to be more like he is. My mom has met him, and she said he's the best person you've ever dated.
Well, now
Bro, she is a crier. I'm glad her and Chris kind of worked something out. I'm glad Chris held his own and that they met on different circumstances, because then they could look at each other and see, okay, this is my person and this is who I can be with. So shout out to Chris and Johnny for doing that.
nice to meet y'all. Put a face to the voice. God.
You seem happy with Stacy, and I'm happy with Chris.
I'm glad I made the decision that I made. I heard a lot of sketchy shit about you. What mattered to me was you told him one thing and you told me the opposite. You told Chris that the reason you went with me is because you would date guys that were adventurous, spontaneous, whatever your past was, and I was that.
That's true.
And you told me you would not go with Chris because you saw how your life would be with him and you wouldn't be in love with him.
Damn, this is not what I was expecting, but for everybody to turn on Johnny, she's so sweet. But then again, you know, nice people finish last, and they use everything that they was trying to be nice about, and that niceness bit her in the butt.
Okay.
Because whenever...
Lydia, you want to chat?
No, really, but if I have to.
No, you don't have to.
Sure. Let me chat with you.
When we first met, I think that there was this instant spark, this instant attraction, this instant connection between us. I think the fact that I felt wanted by you, needed by you, I think that brought me closer to you. You had a lot of qualities that I really liked. Thought, oh.
Bro, this nigga's a dirtbag. Oh my God, man. Why would you be putting this into her head? And she's engaged, dog. Like, get over yourself, man. Get over yourself. Like, you didn't even have to bring this. You should have brought him to the side first and had a conversation with him. But instead, this not even, that's some whole shit. That's some pillow talking. I don't respect it at all. Like, you couldn't even talk to Milton and be like, man, you know, I just want to make some closure right now. This might bring up some feelings and stuff like this. I want to know if it'll be okay with you. But instead, you go straight to her, and that's pussy. And you did that to Milton because Milton is young and he won't call you out. But dog, yeah, if that was me, yeah, we'll have some real words on real. That's why they don't have real ninjas on the show. They got Uches.
She's smart, she's ambitious, she's caring. You find out my favorite color, and the next time I see you, you're wearing a blue dress. You lied to me.
I didn't lie.
Action. I'm not trying to like argue back and forth. I'm just telling you my perspective.
Yeah, but your perspective, I'm telling you, like, I didn't lie to you.
If you were being honest with me, why was I upset then? Explain that.
This is the lawyer part coming out of him. Lawyers like to argue fairly, and they try to get to the point and to the facts of whatever everything is. But sometimes it could be toxic for relationships.
What was I upset about?
Uche, I'm not gonna relay
What was I upset
past
about?
experiences.
Okay, so what I'm
because,
trying
like,
to tell you, Lydia, I'm not trying to argue over what it was.
But your
what
bullying was
happened.
going on.
You mind if me and Lydia have like a quick chat, you know, to ourselves, and then me and you
guys
have a chat?
can, but me and Lydia actually have plans in 10 minutes.
Let me finish this talk with him.
Okay, I'll be outside.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Yo, Lydia didn't get the hint, dog. Lydia, she's about to fumble this. Boy, look at them other chicks over there like, they over there rubbing their hands like Birdman. They finna get them some Milton.
You said I see you.
I was passing by and we were having a conversation. Don't act like you didn't have nobody. Okay, Uche, this conversation is going
I'm just trying
nowhere.
to tell you how I feel.
Really?
Yo, Uche's an asshole. Like, why are you sitting there having this conversation and you're engaged to a man who would love you, but you letting this dickhead, man, oh, Uche's a bum. He's a bum. Why? That's why he's single. Because he don't even know how to handle his own relationships.
Screenshots? It's fucking comical. He knows what happened really between us.
There you go. I have one last thing to say to you, Lydia.
No.
I have one last thing.
After this,
I have one last thing.
Super
I have
disappointed
one
in
last
you, Uche.
thing. I have one last thing.
Super disappointed. I thought you were the great guy.
I showed
but
you.
This shit.
I just showed you.
I ain't gonna deal with this shit.
I do
anything.
Let's walk away from her. I want to chat with you.
Bro, why is Milton walking away with this coward? Like, man, this dude is a manipulator. Man, I don't care what he went through in his past. That has nothing to do with you, big dog. Walk away from this weirdo, man. I'm sick of this dude, man. At this point, he tried to control her. He tried to control Aaliyah, and he dogged her out. Then he made her come back and cry like a puppy, and then he dogged her out again. And now he got Lydia in a chokehold. It doesn't matter, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a catch. So I'll be a damn fool to think that my woman ain't stalking other women's Instagrams who be liking my videos and my pictures and all this stuff. Cause she showed do. She showed the hell do. She go through my phone when I be asleep and be like, who is this liking all your pictures? And I look back and I be like, I don't know. I have no fucking clue who this person is. But that's what women do. Uche's not used to that. Uche can't handle that. He want to be in control. No, you do not touch my phone. I am Nigerian prince. No, you wash the dishes, you go home, and you do nothing. You don't get on social media. You don't drive car. You don't do nothing, okay? When you get home, you cut my cuticles and you shave the back of my heels until they soft like baby bottom, okay? That's what Uche want. I hate this sucker. Okay, I think I'm gonna do episode 8. So I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna come back with episode 8. But don't go nowhere, because episode 8 is coming now. Alright, we about to continue on. I told y'all we're gonna continue this. This is episode 8. Okay, let's get into it.
Like, you put us in this situation because I found out that she knew I was being cast for the experiment.
Is your face okay?
Hold on, she blocked. Hold on, she blocked my Instagram.
Is your face
profile.
okay?
Have Lydia's back on this because when Aaliyah was breaking down when she told you about her infidelity and you were kind of like done about it, Lydia sat there comforting her friend that is dating her ex. So
But then what did she do after she found out
But that
about
emotion that whenever she was comforting Aaliyah was not fake.
Going to tell me.
Uche is putting his foot in his mouth like, This dude is controlling. Like, he's trying to control this whole narrative, and he wants everybody to join in with him. This crazy.
When to talk and when not to talk. You keep your toxic masculinity to yourself.
Okay, of course. You
Get another drink.
Back off.
Do you want to talk? Because I feel like I want to hear your perspective,
You want to
Stacey.
talk. She wants to talk. If you want to talk,
Okay,
can talk.
bitter and you're
Saying all
fake.
the nonsense
You're
said,
bitter
but
and
you
you're
can't
fake.
say it to my face.
Where do you live at? Do you live in Saudi Arabia? Do you
I
live
live
in
in
Houston?
Saudi Arabia
Do you have a
and
job? Do you
Houston.
have a not job? Do you not have a
fucking
job?
Do you want? Wait. Can you believe this guy?
So my mom always told me, like, your perception is like your reality. You and her have very different perceptions. You guys are both grown. You guys kind of both handle it.
But you don't think that somebody's past determines their behavior in the future? Like, what if you wanted to talk to Lydia about something very important and then she stormed off on you? Do you think that's like a healthy way to like communicate?
No, but I understand there's nuances and things are situational. You're in an X direction, she's in a Y direction, and I'm the Z direction.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even adjacent.
Yeah.
Just like on a different parallel. It's all perception.
Bro, why is Uche just trying to break this off with her? Like, so I think Uche really likes her, but it's like something toxic about their relationship, and he is a narcissist and he is controlling, and I believe at some point he couldn't control her like he wanted to, and it's beating down on his brain, and he don't want Milton to go through that for whatever reason. I don't get it. This is crazy, Uche.
I hope you guys are very happy together. I really do.
We are happy together. Are y'all happy together? Because why are y'all ganging up on?
I'm great. Yeah.
I think you're deceitful.
How?
Because every conversation we had about Izzy, you didn't tell me that he was one of your strongest connections.
You never told me it was Izzy.
Deceitful. Oh my God, everyone knew it was Izzy.
No. And I didn't say anything.
You didn't say anything because...
Stacy's a liar. She was plotting the entire time. Oh, come on, Stacy, you lying. You're deceitful, but I mean, it's a game.
What do I owe you? I don't trust you. Honestly, if you knew it was me, you would have acted completely different with him. I'm a straight shooter, honey. That's all I stand for.
I got your back.
And you got none
This
of
is
that.
not between us.
You got
We're
none of
good.
that.
I'm just looking out for you
We're
because you're an
good.
amazing
All
guy.
4 of us are not good.
We're good.
That is all lies.
You can't please everybody. You can't please everybody. Please the person that's for you and move on. Keep that same energy, big dog, and please your woman, Johnny, because you know she needs it.
The appreciation you're feeling for me now, I don't want it to be elicited from looking at crazy. I want it to be just because. I feel like the times that you're most passionate and like, I'm so glad to be around you and I love you so much are the times like this, where it gets hot and then conflict comes up.
Yo, that's kind of toxic, man. I don't like that. I don't like that I should be afraid to lose you all the time, so I'm giving you all this extra love.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know. Sometimes you make me feel like what I do is not good enough all the time.
I'm not gonna lie, that happens a lot in relationships. A girl will make a man feel like he's not good enough often. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, sometimes women want you to go above and beyond the scope of what you normally do in a relationship, and to keep that up and also raise the bar. All the while, they do exactly what they came doing. Look pretty, you know, cook here and there. They don't check on you emotionally. Women do not come in and be like, how was your day? Was it stressful? What'd you have for lunch? They don't do that. Women won't call you on your lunch break, but expect you to call them on your lunch break. Set aside you have to hurry up and eat because you don't have a lot of time. So they want you to call them while you on your lunch break, but they won't call you. So it's like that in relationships. And unfortunately, men have this high expectation, whereas men, when we look at our woman, we don't really expect much from them, but we at least expect the same that we're supposed to expect from you, that you expect from us. So if you expect us to check on you and wonder how your day is going and stuff like that. We expect that too. Like that shouldn't be hard. That should not be a question. And I'm not saying all women do that, because most men aren't emotional, so a lot of men don't do this. But women are emotional, and a lot of them do this, what she's doing.
I want all the stuff you promised me, where it's like, I'm that romantic guy, the rose petals, bath when you get back, the candlelight, the home-cooked meal. And it feels like I'm trying to express myself and he's not having it because he's either afraid of what I'm gonna say or he doesn't want to hear it. But
you see, she wants the bath maid, the home-cooked meal. She wants to love when she gets home. She wants this man to come in like Fabio and just ride in on a white horse and sweep her off her feet. And he's not doing that, but at the same time, neither is she. So it's like she expects something. Like, I'm not saying run my bath water, but like, yo, somewhere you gotta try in there.
And right now, looking at the bigger picture, like, you know, it's only gonna get better from here. I had a scare today, but there's still no doubt in my mind that I would tell her yes at the altar.
Writing on it. This is a shitty situation, but just like in Mexico, I'm here to love you and fight for you. It's the most romantic thing anyone's ever gotten me.
Yo, Izzy making us look bad out here, man. I mean, he looking good, but hell, I feel like I need to go buy a plunger and print off some coupons for my woman, because Lord have mercy.
I'm good. Tux, come on. Yeah, so this is Tux.
Boy, his mama thicker than a snicker, you heard me?
Come here. This is Stacy's dog, Tux.
This is Lydia.
Hello,
Well,
nice
hi,
to meet
Lydia.
you. Oh,
Nice
you're
to meet
gorgeous.
So are you?
It's so nice to meet you.
Finally.
Nice to meet
You as well. I hear an accent.
She has such a mature answer for everything.
Yes.
Like,
Why so many questions?
what are you doing?
Can you stop the interrogation, please?
I'm not. That's one question.
I know it's too many
What are you
questions.
doing? Why are you getting married?
No, it's their
Super uncomfortable questions. Chill out, dude. Chill.
I didn't even know you were thinking about marriage.
I mean,
This is kind of exciting.
Talking to him before, though, I mean, we've been out a couple times, and he's definitely mentioned he wants to settle down.
I was not like actively like pursuing like a wife, but I mean, I was definitely interested.
This is phony.
I just want to make.
I'm starting to not like his sister. Like, I sense some type of jealousy, sibling jealousy. But the man is 24. People get married at 24 all the time. It's not like it's uncommon. It's just how it happened. But if they found each other and this is part of the experiment and part of the life that he wants to live, be happy for him. And I find it shocking that she would be this type of way at the first meeting. Like, get to know her first and then cast judgment. But she's not. She's already made up her mind.
What do you want to know about James? What do you want to know about his family?
When we start a family, how important or crucial is it that the firstborn child is named James Milton Johnson the fifth?
Fourth.
No, the fifth.
This, the fifth?
James
Oh,
is the fifth.
right, you're
You
right.
forgot?
You're
I was like,
right.
wait, what?
I don't know. Marriage is so big.
It has been. And marriage is for life. I've been through so much shit in life. I know what I can handle, what I cannot.
I just don't know. I don't hear it in him. I don't know. I don't know if I see it just yet. I know James. I know James when he's excited. I know when he's happy. I know when he's sad.
Yeah, I don't get what the sister's getting at. You know him because you've been with him. He's been with you his whole life. So, yes, you should know him as a sister. But, I mean, you're not inside of her when he is. You're not kissing her. You're not talking to her. You don't know what he tells her. So, sometimes I have sisters that know me very well. And they know the decisions that I make in life. But what they're going to tell you is sometimes he's unpredictable. He can do what he wants, and if you feel like a certain way, he's going to go for it, and that's exactly what I do. All right, that's all we have for now, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We will come back to episode 9 and 10, which will be interesting. I'm going to hurry up and try to get all these videos out, like, because I appreciate everybody who's sticking with me through these series and enjoying the content. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll holler at you later. Peace.